to our GE6 professor, Mr. Giovanni Ontuhan, and to the ones who are viewing this video, good day. We are the Group 1, and we are here to present the research on the topic, the retraction of Dr. Rizal. But before anything else, I am Christian Jan Balnaha, and I am assigned to give you all a quick overview or details about the content of our research. As mentioned, our research will revolve only the controversial topic, which is about the retraction of Dr. Rizal. This is the controversy regarding the alleged retraction of Rizal from his work and deeds. More interestingly, our paper aimed to know the sources that discuss the controversy and whether Rizal really retracted or not, or anything relevant to the topic. Moreover, our research aimed to produce a carefully crafted argument that presents material from all viewpoints, an argument that is understandable and will educate readers on the Rizal retraction dispute. Furthermore, the paper will be presented objectively, as it is an utmost duty for researchers to detach personal stand on a specific issue to avoid biases. It is crucial to determine the researcher's presumption to achieve a reliable result and avoid misleading information in favor of the assumption. This marks the end of my part. The in-depth discussion regarding our research will be continued by my groupmates.
The retraction of Dr. Rizal was clearly a very controversial issue for historians. His alleged retraction aroused conflict between the Catholic Church and the anti-retractionists. This is because the said retraction revolved around his return to the Catholic Church, his rejection of all his critical writings about Roman Catholicism, the iniquity of Freemasonry, and all other matters connected to it, such as his marriage to Josephine Bracken. This controversy was once again debated because of the query about the validity of the eyewitnesses' testimonies, the authenticity of the different versions of the retraction document. One of the eyewitnesses and sources of the retraction document was Father Balaguer. According to his account, he was one of the people that was able to witness the last 24 hours of Rizal, where he claimed to have witnessed nearly the whole process of Rizal's retraction, from the original formula's presentation through its revision and until Rizal signed it. However, it contradicts to his letter to Father Pio, where he was uncertain about what really happened during the signing of Rizal's retraction. Aside from Father Balaguer's account, most of the primary sources of Rizal's retraction were from the Jesuits and Masons, which steered the idea that there was a conspiring bias of the accounts. However, in Rene Escalante's research, the account of Federico Moreno appeared, which confirmed the persuasion of the friars for Rizal to retract. However, the name of Father Balaguer was not mentioned in his account, which questioned the veracity of the friar. Nevertheless, the account of Moreno holds much value in this controversy, as he was not in any way involved in the contending groups.
To continue, to be completely transparent, Rizal indeed wrote a retraction letter in Cebu in 1895. This retraction letter is one of the requirements to marry Josephine Bracken. However, before it was sent to mail, Rizal immediately withdrew the letter as he realized he provided what the priest wanted him to do, that is, to retract. The said letter was kept by the friars, and the document that Archbishop and Father Pio saw was only a copy, an imitation of his writing. Related to this, the nationalists, or the ones who believed that Rizal did not retract, believed that the signature of Jose Rizal in the letter was forged. Yet someone proven factual when it was revealed that the priest paid a rogue to copy the retraction and forge the signature. No original copy was presented back then. Not only when Father Manuel Garcia found, and still debatable, original copy of the retraction in 1935. Now, the focus of the arguments were to prove if the found copy was original or just another version of the fake copies. There are various historians who made examinations of the reports, copies, and statements that were currently present in order to find answers, one of which is Pascual in the year 1950. What he did is that he cross-examined the primary sources and found out that there are some contradicting statements between them. He also concluded that there are faulty variations of the handwriting of the retraction document. Another historian is Rafael Palma. He believes that the retraction is a fraud because the Catholic Church and Rizal did not really reconcile. His reasons is that no one saw the original document, even Rizal's family, and his burial was in secret and no masses were held, which is normally done by the Catholics to honor the dead before burying. So, this kind of invalidates the argument that the Church and Rizal are in good terms when he died. Conversely, there are other historians who say otherwise and believe that Rizal did retract. For Father Cavana, his ground was based on newspapers and eyewitness testimonies, and Dr. Del Rosario criticizes Pascual's work, stating that he did not include enough works of Rizal while doing the cross-examination. Accordingly, De Viana claimed that the forgery is impossible and there are witnesses when Rizal signed the document. Nowadays, the truth is still left unknown, and to make significant proof supporting any side is definitely in a blur.
Rizal's life and works are known to be his weapon in fighting the abuse of the Spaniards that has awakened a sense of national consciousness of the Filipinos, since most of his works include uncovering truth and lies about the Catholic Church and the Spaniards. However, these masterpieces could be questioned by some nationalists and could be doubtful for some Filipinos if he indeed retracted. It could somehow result in how Filipinos see him as a national hero and how genuine his intention was in saving our nation. Furthermore, these literary pieces have been worked on long before he allegedly retracted, but it could never change the fact that a sense of betrayal arises if he really retracted, mainly because he wanted to marry the love of his life. And to turn back from your beloved nation that easily is foolishness and never shows his proposed nationalism. Instead, it only displays an image of hypocrisy.
Again, sir, a pleasant good afternoon to you. Before I proceed to my discussion, I'd just like to introduce myself first. I am Rika Amar de Palia. So now let's move on. We, the presenters, we believe that Jose Rizal didn't retract, but we can say it is just a conspiracy theory. So, and the relevance of this controversy to the new Filipino generation, we must just not rely on one resources. So we are 21st century learners. We must practice and research more and dig up what is fact and what is not. We must just not focus on one theory or what others say. We must look forward to see what other instances that we can connect our subject or to our topic. So this controversy also brought confusion to Filipino over the action taken by Dr. Jose Rizal to retract, but this action of Dr. Jose Rizal didn't affect the Filipino being nationalistic and being patriotic. So instead, it gives knowledge about nationalism. So as you can see in today's generation, the heroism of Dr. Jose Rizal taught and discussed in all public and private institutions, including state colleges and universities, including Dr. Jose Rizal Lives and Works and Writings as a course across program. So it is a way we can see the contribution of Dr. Jose Rizal and what he did for our country and how he sacrificed himself for the Filipinos. So these controversies brings to the Filipino sense of dignity, conviction in their country, and understanding of their true identity. So, and lastly, the relevance of this topic to the new Filipino generation, we've seen how Dr. Jose Rizal being patriotic to our country. So that's why we adore him so much, his intelligence and the way he fought back during the Spaniard colonialism. This controversy serves as a warning, especially to the new Filipino generation, that we must seek of the truth about our past, not just about blaming, but rather to restore our honor, for especially to those who have been harmed, to rebuild the self-confidence of our people, and most importantly, to prevent any further attempts to defame our history. That's the end of my discussion. Thank you for listening. So let's move on to another reporter. Thank you.
To conclude the controversy surrounding Dr. Jose Rizal's retraction, understanding and finding answers will confuse us because the evidences will only lead to more questions. With this controversy still lingering, it is possible that Dr. Jose Rizal's image will be tarnished because his retraction issue will harm the image of patriotism he left behind. However, the group believes that Dr. Jose Rizal did not retract because his writings and contributions proves himself and will live on in the hearts of Filipinos forever. Even so, in order to truly understand whether he retracted or not, we must carefully study and examine the evidences that would support the claims about his retraction, because it is critical to consider both sides of the story. That is why the controversy must already be over, because the evidences form contradictions and lack similarities, deeming the argument unnecessary in the first place.
Good day, everyone. I am Roblyn Di Baringo, and all along this retraction controversy, I'll be concluding it is true that uncovering the truth about our history is crucial. Looking at a certain historical event from a different angle can help in understanding the past that may contribute to the present or future. However, the controversy of Rizal's retraction may already seem to be irrelevant today. Controversies are barely significant to argue about, especially these times that Rizal have already accomplished a lot. And this must be true only if Jose Rizal himself will uncover the truth, and knowing also that these issues will not make a difference and will have no impact on Rizal's historical role in his great contribution to history. Whether the retraction really happened or not, this does not diminish Rizal's stature as a great hero of such greatness. He has done more than enough just to prove to himself and Filipinos how unconditionally he loved their country and fought for freedom's sake. Furthermore, former Senator Jose Jokno stated, surely whether Jose Rizal died as a Catholic or an apostate adds or subtracts nothing from his greatness as a Filipino. Rizal is still Rizal, the hero who courted death, to prove to those who deny our patriotism that we know how to die for our duty and our beliefs. Nevertheless, retraction may continue to be a controversial issue as it hasn't been proven to be true or not. Regardless of the controversies, he is Dr. Jose Rizal, not for nothing, but a hero that is worth honoring and remembering. And I hope that we've touched your own perspectives and added more knowledge and insights about this controversy. And that would be all. And this is Group 1. Thank you.